Grand Teton National Park is a stunning national park located in the U.S. state of Wyoming. It is known for its majestic mountain ranges, pristine lakes, and diverse wildlife. The park is situated in northwestern Wyoming, just south of Yellowstone National Park. The town of Jackson, Wyoming is the gateway to the park. Grand Teton National Park is also very close to the famed Jackson Hole. The human history of the Grand Teton region dates back at least 11,000 years when the first nomadic hunter-gatherer Paleo-Indians began migrating into the region during the warmer months to pursue food and supplies. In the early 19th century, the first explorers encountered the eastern Shoshone natives. Between 1810 and 1840, the region attracted fur trading companies that vied for control of the lucrative beaver pelt trade. U.S. government expeditions to the region commenced in the mid-19th century as an offshoot exploration in Yellowstone, with the first permanent white settlers in Jackson Hole arriving in the mid-1880s. Efforts to preserve the region as a national park began in the late 19th century, and in 1929, Grand Teton National Park was established, protecting the Teton Range's major peaks. The Teton Range, the most prominent feature of the park, includes some of the youngest mountains in the Rocky Mountains. The Grand Teton, the highest peak in the range, stands at 13,770 feet. Grand Teton National Park is renowned for its breathtaking landscapes, including rugged mountains, alpine meadows, and glacial lakes. The iconic view of the Teton Range reflecting in Jackson Lake is a popular subject for photographers. The park is home to a variety of wildlife, including elk, moose, deer, bison, black bears, grizzly bears, and numerous bird species. Visitors to Grand Teton National Park can enjoy a range of outdoor activities such as hiking, camping, fishing, boating, and wildlife watching. There are numerous trails of varying difficulties, offering opportunities in both casual and experienced hikers. At approximately 310,000 acres, Grand Teton National Park includes the major peaks of the 40-mile-long Teton Range, as well as the most northern section of the valley known as Jackson Hole. Grand Teton National Park is only 10 miles south of Yellowstone National Park, to which it is connected by the NPS, managed by the John D. R. Rockefeller Jr. Memorial Parkway. Along the surrounding national forests, these three protected areas constitute almost 18 million acres. These three protected areas constitute the almost 18 million acre Greater Yellowstone ecosystem, one of the world's largest intact mid-latitude temperate ecosystems. Grand Teton National Park experiences distinct seasons, with summer being the most popular time to visit. However, each season offers unique experiences, from wildflower-filled meadows in the spring to snow-covered landscapes in the winter. The park is dedicated to preserving its natural and cultural resources. Conservation efforts focus on maintaining the delicate balance of ecosystems and protecting the diverse plant and animal life within the park. Grand Teton National Park is not only a haven for nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts, but also a place of great natural beauty and ecological significance. It offers a range of activities for visitors to experience and appreciate the wonders of the Rocky Mountains. Situated near famed Jackson Hole, Grand Teton National Park's crown jewel includes the Cathedral Group of peaks and the majestic Snake River. See them at their most compelling from the comparatively gentle Jenny Lake and the Hermitage Points Trail. Jackson Lake is a great spot to get views of the Cathedral Group of peaks and is a hot spot for recreational opportunity. Use my links to plan your trip to Grand Teton National Park using TripAdvisor. Jackson Hole refers to a valley in northwestern Wyoming between the Teton Range and the Gross Venture Range. The valley is renowned for its stunning natural beauty, outdoor recreational opportunities, and the town of Jackson, which serves as a gateway to Grand Teton and Yellowstone National Parks. The Valley of Jackson Hole remained in private ownership until the 1930s when conservationists led by John John D. Rockefeller Jr. began purchasing land in Jackson Hole to be added to the existing national park. Against public opinion and with much repeated congregational efforts to repeal the measurements, much of Jackson Hole was set aside for protection as Jackson Hole National Monument in 1943. The monument was abolished in 1950 and most of the monument land was added to Grand Teton National Park. The town of Jackson was named in late 1893 by Margaret Simpson, who at the time was receiving mail at her home as there was no post office. She named the area in order for Easterners to be able to forward mail west. Jackson, which became incorporated in 1914, was named after Davy Jackson in the area in the late 1820s with a partner in the firm of Smith, Jackson, and Sublett. Jackson, who was of Irish and Scottish descent, was one of the first European Americans to spend the entire winter in the valley. Jackson Hole Mountain Resort is a renowned destination for winter sports enthusiasts. The resort is known for its challenging terrain and deep powder, attracting skiers and snowboarders from around the world. During the summer months, you can still purchase tickets for the lift for the aerial tram if you want to reach the peak. For the best views of Teton and Gross Venture ranges, I would recommend getting the half-day ticket. The term hole was used by early trappers or mountain men as a term for a large mountain valley. These low-lying valleys surrounded by mountains and containing rivers and streams are a good habitat for beavers and other fur-bearing animals. Jackson Hole is 55 miles long by 6 to 13 miles wide and is a graben valley with an elevation of 6,800 feet, its lowest point being near the southern park boundary at 6,350 feet. The valley is formed by Teton Range to the west and Gross Venture Range to the east. Grand Teton National Park occupies the northwest part of the valley, encompassing much of the Teton Range and Jackson Lake. The town of Jackson is to the southern end. Between them lies US Route 26, Glacial View Turnout, offering views of Teton Glacier on the north of Grand Teton, and the National Elk Refuge, home of the largest elk herd on Earth. The town of Jackson, often simply referred to as Jackson, is a charming Western-style town with wooden boardwalks, art galleries, boutiques, and restaurants. The town square features arches made of elk antlers. The town has a vibrant cultural scene with galleries, theaters, and events that celebrate the region's history and art. Jackson offers a range of accommodations from luxury resorts to cozy lodges, making it a popular base for visitors exploring the national parks and the surrounding area. Jackson Hole is a year-round destination that attracts outdoor enthusiasts, nature lovers, and those seeking the American West. Whether you're interested in winter sports, hiking, wildlife watching, or simply enjoying the picturesque surroundings, Jackson Hole has something to offer. SafetyWing's Nomad insurance is the world's first international travel insurance developed to meet the need of entrepreneurs and remote workers traveling or living abroad worldwide. It's the travel insurance that works for you around the world and covers COVID-19 or any other unexpected quarantine. If you want to have a sense of relief while traveling around the world, I would suggest getting SafetyWing's Nomad insurance. The link is in the description below if you want to find out more. The National Museum of Wildlife Art is a museum dedicated to wildlife art located just outside of the town of Jackson, near Grand Teton National Park. The museum is situated on a hillside overlooking the National Elk Refuge. Its location provides stunning views of the surrounding landscape. The museum is dedicated to promoting an appreciation for and understanding of wildlife and nature through art. It serves as a center for wildlife art, conservation, and education. The building itself is a notable feature. The architecture of the museum is designed to blend with the natural surrounding, and its location offers visitors panoramic views of the landscape. The museum features an outdoor sculpture, allowing visitors to enjoy artwork while surrounded by the scenic beauty of Jackson Hole. The museum houses an extensive collection of wildlife art spanning from a wide range of styles and time periods, and collections including paintings, sculptures, and other forms of visual art that depicts various aspects of wildlife, from majestic animals to intricate ecosystems. The museum regularly hosts temporary exhibitions in addition to its permanent collections. These exhibitions often feature works of contemporary wildlife artists, as well as thematic presentations related to conservation and the natural world. The core of the collections reflects traditional and contemporary realism. The museum's centerpiece is a collection of works by Carl Runges and Bob Kuhn. In addition The National Museum of Wildlife Art serves as a unique cultural destination, combining art appreciation with a focus on the beauty and importance of wildlife and nature. Its location in the scenic Jackson Hole area adds to the overall experience for visitors. The museum is open from Tuesdays to Sundays on Tuesdays through Sundays from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. from November 1st to April 30th. From May 1st to October 31st, the museum is open daily from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Admission is $18 per person. Enjoy a half-day trip of the majestic Grand Teton National Park and explore all the major point of interest within the park. View diverse species of wildlife in the national park. Enjoy a gondola ride to the summit of Snow King Mountain for epic vistas of the Grand Teton, the National Elk Refuge, and the town of Jackson. A scenic treat awaits. Explore all the other adventures and day trips you can take in Grand Teton via Get Your Guide and use my links to book them. The Teton Range is characterized by rugged peaks, with Grand Teton being the highest at 13,770 feet. Other notable peaks include Mount Owen, Tewinnot Mountain, and Middle Teton. The mountains in the Teton Range were shaped by glaciers, resulting in U-shaped valleys, moraines, and other glacial features that contribute to the stunning landscape. The range provides important habitat for a variety of wildlife, including elk, moose, deer, bison, bears, and numerous species of birds. The Teton Range extends approximately 40 miles in a north-south direction through the U.S. state of Wyoming, east of the Idaho state line, and most of the east side range is within the Grand Teton National Park. It is south of Yellowstone National Park, and most of the east side of the range is within Grand Teton National Park. The principal summits of the Central Massif, sometimes referred to as the Cathedral Group, are the Grand Teton, Mount Owen, Tewinnot, Middle Teton, and South Teton. Other peaks in the range include Mount Moran, Mount Wister, Buck Mountain, and Static Peak. All of these mountain ranges are over 10,000 feet tall. The Teton Park Road is a scenic drive that winds its way through Grand Teton National Park, offering breathtaking views of the Teton Range and the surrounding landscapes. The road is approximately 42 miles long and provides access to various points of interest and trailheads within the park. There are several turnabouts and overlooks along Teton Park Road where visitors can stop and take in the scenery, snap photos, and enjoy the surroundings. The drive offers opportunities for wildlife viewing, and visitors may encounter animals such as elk, bison, and even bears. It is important to observe wildlife from a safe distance and follow park regulations. The drive often includes views of Jackson Lake within the Teton Range, with the Teton Range as a stunning backdrop. The reflection of the mountains on the lake's surface are particularly picturesque. Whether you're driving along Teton Park Road, exploring Signal Mountain, or hiking the trails in the area, the Teton Range and the associated scenic drive offer an unforgettable experience for those seeking the natural beauty of Grand Teton National Park. Contiki is the worldwide leader in tours for people from ages 18 to 35, offering an unbeatable mix of sightseeing and culture in over 40 countries across 6 continents. They create hassle-free vacations for like-minded people who share a passion for discovering amazing places. Don't miss out on amazing discounts on trips on the description below. Jackson Lake is situated at the base of the Teton Range within the boundaries of Grand Teton National Park. It is approximately 15 miles long and 7 miles wide, making it one of the largest lakes in the park. Jackson Lake was enlarged by the construction of the Jackson Lake Dam, which was originally built in 1911, enlarged in 1916, and rebuilt in 1989. As part of the Mini-Daka project, the top 33 feet of the lake is used by farmers in Idaho irrigation purposes under water right legislation enacted prior to the establishment of Grand Teton National Park. The lake is a remnant of a large glacial gouging from the neighboring Teton Range to the west and the Yellowstone Plateau to the north. The lake is primarily fed by the Snake River, which flows from the north and empties at the Jackson Lake Dam. Jackson Lake is one of the largest high-altitude lakes in the US, at an elevation of 6,772 feet above sea level. The lake is up to 15 miles long, 7 miles wide, and 438 feet deep. The lake is known for its stunning beauty, with the majestic Teton Range providing a dramatic backdrop to the clear water of the lake. The reflections of the Teton Peaks on the calm surface of Jackson Lake are particularly picturesque and a popular subject for photographers. Jackson Lake offers a variety of recreational activities for visitors, including boating, fishing, and kayaking. Boating is a popular way to explore the lake. Both motorized and non-motorized watercrafts are allowed. The Coulter Bay Marina on the north end of the lake is a hub for boating activities. Jackson Lake is not only a scenic destination, but a hub for outdoor activities, providing visitors with opportunities to enjoy the beauty of the Teton Range and the serenity of the lake. Whether you're interested in boating, fishing, or simply taking in the views, Jackson Lake offers a memorable experience within the spectacular setting of Grand Teton National Park. Look for outstanding deals on flights, hotels, car rentals, and attractions on Booking.com, where your adventures are just a click away and exclusive rewards are around every corner. Check out some outstanding deals using the links below. Use my link to find accommodation in Jackson. Jackson Hole serves as a gateway to both Grand Teton National Park and Yellowstone National Park. It is a convenient base for exploring these iconic natural wonders. Jackson Hole is an iconic world-class destination for winter sports, with the Jackson Hole Mountain Resort attracting skiers and snowboarders to its challenging slopes and deep powder. Grand Teton National Park is renowned for its stunning mountain landscape. The Teton Range, with its rugged peaks, alpine lakes, and glacial valleys, provide a breathtaking backdrop. Visitors can engage in a variety of outdoor activities such as hiking, camping, fishing, boating, and wildlife watching. The park's diverse ecosystems offer something for every nature enthusiast. The park offers countless opportunities for photographers, from the iconic views of the Teton Range reflecting in Jackson Lake to the varied landscapes and wildlife. Whether you're drawn to the majestic landscape of Grand Teton National Park, the outdoor adventures of Jackson Hole, or the cultural offerings of the town of Jackson, the combination of these destinations provide a well-rounded and memorable experience for nature lovers, outdoor enthusiasts, and those seeking a taste of the American West.